our second trade of the season, and would it surprise any of the owners out there if I told you right now that Ryan Kelly was involved in the second trade of the season as well? So Ryan's batting 2 for 2 as brewing up some suds, and the Florida Gators, they swing a deal. And this one is a one player for one player swap and also swapping draft picks. So let's take a look how this one broke down. Okay, so you can see that the two players on the move, leaving the Lincoln Salt Dogs, will be Jake Gensel on a 2-year contract, and he's going to the Florida Gators. And going back to the Bruin-up, or not Bruin-up Suds, my apologies, the Salt Dogs, is Evan Bouchard, who is a really good prospect with the Edmonton Oilers right now. Kid's got a shot like a cannon. So we got Gensel on a 2-year contract going over to Florida, and Evan Bouchard going over to the Salt Dogs. So let's take a look at the draft picks that were swapped in this deal. Okay, so the trades being swapped here, it's a little bit difficult to follow, so just follow along with me here. The Salt Dogs here acquired the Salt Dogs their own original second round pick. However, the Gators did own this pick. So they traded their second rounder over to the Salt Dogs, and the Salt Dogs in return owned Flying Colors third round draft pick, and they traded that to the Gators. So the Gators are getting a third round pick. The Salt Dogs are getting a second round pick. And this is a big trade for the Salt Dogs coming in. A lot of quality players in that top 32. So, and it was funny. Definitely, I'll tell you this, RK, lesson learned on my part, because I go ahead and give RK all my drafting strategy because I see RK is nowhere to be found before I have my 2 picks here that I'm more concerned about. So I tell him my whole draft strategy. So what does he do? Makes a trade and slots in right in front of me. Lesson learned, RK. No more secrets for you from me. That's it. So anyway, overall, the trade looks like this. So the Salt Dogs are sending over the Flying Colors third round pick, as well as Jake Getzel on a 2-year contract. And going over to the Florida Gators is Evan Bouchard, or correction, going to the Gators is Getzel, and as well as the Flying Colors third round draft pick. And going the other way is prospect Evan Bouchard over to the Salt Dogs, and the Salt Dogs reacquiring their own second round draft pick. So there we go. 2 trades in 2 days. So I'm expecting another trade from RK tomorrow. So I think he likes me doing 1 podcast a day. It's good. Don't overwhelm me. I like it. So I hope you've been watching these torn and that you're starting to get a little bit of gist of what the trading is like in the no control zone. As you can see, our first 2 trades have been triggered. So anyway, that's all I got for you now. So you guys all out there, take care and peace out.